Hey there, welcome back to the channel, Oliver's Musical Genius, in search of the perfect jam. This is the channel where I practice for at least 10 minutes on every single video as I progress towards 10,000 hours of public practicing. Reason I'm holding this book is because I was inspired to make this video in the last several videos in response to the very first etude of this book, which is in chapter 1, Basics, Learning the Neck. And the etude is simply this. Oops. The etude is this. No, it's not that. Right, that's the etude. So essentially meant to demonstrate and help you deal with the fact that you can play the same exact phrase in many different positions and fingerings on the guitar, and that's a unique challenge of the guitar. So that's the first phrase, and it's 1, 2, 3, 5 of a major scale. So simple phrase, it is a phrase that is associated with giant steps. So my thought was, how can I improve upon this? And I thought, why don't I try to write an etude that uses every different possible fingering of that phrase, but also work its way through all 12 keys. So I composed this song, which is based on giant steps, but it's called All Steps. And the reason it's called All Steps is because it goes through all 12 keys, but it also transposes by a different interval each time. So there's that. And I wrote an etude that goes through all 12 keys. Right? According to this chord progression. And I've practiced it a bunch of times on this channel, and it's actually available for sale. So actually, before I'm going to put this book down, because why am I holding this? I'm holding this because it generates a thumbnail with the book in it. And the reason is because I've been practicing this book for a long time. I've owned it since the early 2000s. I took lessons from Andrew Green in the 90s. And so this is a great book. And what I want to say about it is this. If you want to purchase this book, please do so through the affiliate link in the description. And that will help the channel out. Now that's enough for that. So next thing is this. So I went through all this description of how I've made this etude that goes through all 12 keys and transposes by a different amount each time. And I wanted to say that specific etude is for sale on my guitar lesson website, getchasomeguitar.com. So I'll include a link in the description to that as well, because that lesson, as of the time of this posting, is only $1. As I add more etudes to it, I will be increasing the price. And so what am I practicing today? Today, and the last two videos I practiced what I'm about to practice today. I practiced at 40 BPM and 50 BPM, and now I've worked it up to 60 BPM. And I'm going to go to like 150 or something. So this etude that I'm working on today is that same etude, but inverted. Okay, so when I get this etude worked up to good speed, I am then going to put that on the Get You Some Guitar site. And I'm going to increase the price to $2 for this lesson. And then there'll be 2 etudes on there for you to learn. Enough talking. Last time. Okay, thanks for watching. And by the way, I hear a lot of people asking about what kind of guitar is good for jazz. And I don't know if you like the sound of this guitar or not, but just for the record, this is a Squier Affinity Telecaster, less than $300 Telecaster. This is the stock model, right? I haven't made any changes to it. So if you think it sounds decent, just be aware that you don't need to have the most expensive guitar to play jazz.